I found out this weekend that offering a piece of candy to a stranger might have saved their life. I know, it sounds dramatic to me too. But I got a DM this weekend from a woman who saw me in People magazine, recognized me, and sent me a message about how I helped save her life. Let me tell you the story. So a couple of years ago, I was on a United flight, and I was sat next to this young woman who was totally beside herself, just a mess, crying. She was just looking out the window. Now, I tell a lot of stories about me interacting with people I don't know in public. I'm also emotionally aware, and it did not seem like this woman was in a place where she was able to receive me. So I just let her cry. We were in the air. We were safe. The flight attendant at one point comes down the aisle to offer snacks, and the woman I was sat next to looked up at her to say no thank you. And when she did, her tray table was down, I had a little bag of Starburst that I had bought in the terminal, so I took one out and I put it on her tray table. We made eye contact, and I just said, the pink ones are my favorite. And she, still with tears in her eyes, just said thank you. And that was it. She spent the rest of the flight looking out of the window and crying. But here's the messages that she sent me this weekend, these years later. She said, oh my God, this is going to be so embarrassing if I'm wrong, but I think I met you 2 years ago on a flight. Yes, you did. So she told you what I said. She was in the window seat. She was crying. I gave her the Pink Starburst. I said they were my favorite kind. But then she said, I have thought about that so many times because I genuinely wanted that day to be my last day ever because of what I was going through. I actually wrote a poem about it, if I can share. Get ready. I sat in silence, storm in my chest, a window seat, no will to rest. Tears fell quiet, no one knew, until you smiled and offered too. No questions asked, no need to speak, just pink-wrapped hope when I felt weak. You said, these are my favorite kind, and left a little piece behind. It wasn't candy, not that day. It tasted more like please, just stay. So thank you, stranger, aisle and all, for catching me mid-free fall. Who knew?